Recording has been started.
Last we left off on a canon session, or rather, properly placed in the timeline session. You guys had just finished wrapping up the resting and recuperation period after fighting a quite dastardly enemy that you made rather trivial due to some very lucky mechanics that were found out early in the fight. And after disposing of this enemy, finding out that you could get help from other sources, and realizing that one of your compatriots might be a little more on the stupid end of things, Arthur. Though I'm pretty sure Arthur knew that already.
Hmm.
As you recover from this resting period, and I do say all of you do take a half of a long rest and gain the same amount of time from it. So if you change any of your spells or you require a long rest for anything, that's what this happens here. It's about 4 hours.
Okay.
So is there anything that you discuss in the meantime?
Um,
There should be. One of you straight up summoned an armored horse and a weapon none of you recognized.
yeah. But he's also kind of. I don't know, is he still loopy?
No.
He's rested, so he's awake. Aster's
Yeah.
ready to answer any questions.
So, yeah, no, what was up with that weapon that you had?
Looks at Sleipnir. Gungnir?
A nod.
Yeah, it was Gungnir.
How? Where?
How? No idea. Where? Kind of like a keyblade.
A snort of derisiveness. Apparently you said something wrong.
Not like a keyblade, but summonable.
From what I saw, it looked like compressed stuff. What I'm doing.
It was. That's what I was trying to tell you before. It was changing my spells into that stuff. Like a funnel.
That explains why none of it quite looked the way it usually did.
I wonder if you can achieve that without having the need of help of other more powerful entities.
Uh, who has the highest perception?
Well,
Is it Tsubasa?
it's probably me. I've got 24.
Okay. So, Tsubasa, as you're talking back and forth, kind of trying to get the lay of what exactly had happened, you hear around kind of the corner of this building that's crashed in,
Which building?
the one that Sleipnir's in front of. Like the top and third floors are crashed in, so
Okay. And I hear around the corner, so over here, or.
yes, over in that direction. You hear the fizzle and static pop of a portal.
Huh?
And Lance, you are currently stumbling kind of haphazardly out of a portal you were pushed through Not in a manner of maliciousness, but in the manner of the person who had requested your aid said that your friends, and emphasized friends when you showed hesitation, were in Neverland, which is not a place you believed truly existed.
Because it doesn't.
And
You
yet,
never-
It's the
Hold on,
Christmas
are you
magic
on
all over
Never-
again.
Are you on Neverland? Did not. Oh yes, it is. Oh fuck.
And you're pushed forward into the space that kind of almost rejects your presence because you are considered a faithless adult. But Daisy, who was wielding a keyblade at the time, gave you a portal through. You resisted. She grabbed you by basically the scruff of your neck and tossed you through and closed the portal behind you.
Yeet.
you're going through whether you want to or not.
Get your motherfucking ass in there.
Yeah, very Simon Core.
Come here, fuckstick.
So, Lance, how are you responding to being in Neverland, which seems to be... Well, I don't think you register it as Neverland because you don't see anybody flying, you don't see any Lost Boys. You do see around the corner familiar tuft of orange for a brief moment, and past that, a very, very large entity that seems to be fading away into nothingness. Also, are you not in the Roll20, my friend?
I
No.
am not. No.
It would be immensely
I'm
helpful.
barely functioning right now. My brain is not processing anything. I am so sorry.
You're good.
Factually incorrect. In this
You're
moment.
good enough for us.
I don't mean... Wait. Hold on. Wait. My brain is not working today. Right
I
now.
think Nia
At
has some
all.
severe
Ever.
brain fog.
It sounds like it, yeah.
You can take it easy. Lance probably can just get caught up rather than talk too much.
How about I don't take things easy?
Up to you.
No, I can't.
Take your time.
I just want to lay down. Nice dark room. No lights. No sound. No lights. No music. Just anger.
Oh, I think you'd be more in just pain than anger.
I think I was referencing a song. I don't remember the lyric.
Well, if you don't want to be here, you don't have to be.
But I do. But also no.
Sadly, we do use Roll20.
I know. What if
I can move your token for you, you just have to speak up.
what if I just don't exist?
Nia.
Nia,
Yes?
what deep? Pause the recording.
Sorry.
Alright.
Negating that, because one of the players was being ridiculous, you guys are aware that you have something on hand that is needed for your quest, and that some people here have more information on what happened to make it difficult. Where do you go first?
I believe we decide to go to the mermaids? The sirens first, sorry.
Yeah.
Yes, to tell them we took care of the issue.
Yeah.
So where do
Uh,
you head to? Do you head to the waterfall, to a lake that you could have that you were suggesting they might be at?
Uh, well, logically, checking the waterfall would be the next line. See if they were still there.
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't hurt.
So do you head to the waterfall?
Yes.
As you head back, with practically all of you being able to, by some show of force or some show of faith, being able to cast Glide on yourselves and
oh,
move
hold
at
on.
some minute.
Question.
Yes.
Is the body of the thing still there?
No, it
Um,
faded, remember?
It
That's
is
what I couldn't
mostly
remember.
faded away.
Is there still some bits left?
If
Why?
Arthur has some goop already from it.
Arthur, because I know Arthur got some loot from it,
No,
but I
goop.
just want to know
Goop,
if there's like
goop.
piece from it.
Arthur's got some goop from it.
Oh, goop. Thank you.
What loot can you obtain from a literal acid corpse?
I'm not trying to get loot.
I'm fucking with you.
Oh. Well, if there's anything left, he's just gonna quickly waddle over, shadow over everything, and go, "Okay, guys, eat up snacks," and just offer it to his summons. It's like, I don't know if I've given you guys proper food in a while. Here, try this.
The first response you get from any of your summons is actually from Itty and Bitty, who recoil as soon as you get close to it.
Boys, why are we recoiling?
You hear a chuckle, like that kind of from Zippy of, and then you hear a clang of armor, just smack. Tell him. Boss, sorry to break it to you, but that's not from us. We're from here. We can't eat that.
Zippy, you quite literally ate one of its tendrils.
Mm-hmm, and I'm gonna be sick later.
Bitch! Like, openly everyone hears that.
Just like,
Get-
huh?
Fucking imp form right now. You're purging that from your system, you whore.
Aster, are you trying to feed your summons the horrific science experiment?
Zippy ate it earlier. I thought that this would be like a food substitute. I was just told he's gonna be sick later. The motherfucker has sentience. He could have spoke up.
It's not.
Yeah. But your friend, however, kind of gave an ultimatum.
What? Who's giving you ultimatums?
I'm a little more scared of that one than I am of you. And he's not explaining.
Who gives you? It was Eos, wasn't it?
A laugh from all of them.
Missy,
Yep.
smack him.
Again.
To your heart's content.
Wait, no, don't do that! And you just hear the, like, feet dug into the dirt kind of mentality. You're like, no, no!
Fucking Doom music started the minute he gave that command.
Yeah. You canonically do not have access to Missy or to Zippy for a little while.
Girls are fighting!
Funny enough, I don't think we've ever confirmed what Zippy is. We just know that Missy is a female because Missy's stuck.
Mm-hmm.
But even then, they're still androgynous enough whenever ranked up.
You want to know how I've been thinking about them?
Yeah.
Like the Animaniacs. So it's
Stop.
boy, girl, and other.
Except it's a fucking glitch in the system. It's just other, and then the dogs.
Other, and then the dogs. Me too.
Aster's just gonna like take a moment and go, do I have any itty bitty, do one of you have the pouch that has shit with it? You know, like containers and whatnot? Medical containers? I know I put one of them on your backpacks. Did we leave that at home?
I nod.
Damn. I'm gonna take some of this with us. Like a vial of it with us. Before it fades away.
Didn't Arthur already take some?
I did.
Arthur took a orb from it, if I remember correctly.
I also took goop.
Oh, you took an orb and goop. Okay, I
Yes.
thought you were calling the orb goop.
No.
Damn. Then Aster's just gonna kind of realize, oh, I'm wasting Dark Faraga on the fucking pile. Burn. No, be gone. Wait, no, wait, that makes it worse. Yeah, no, immediately like, wait, no, freeze, fuck! I am gonna be out of mana.
I think it's better if we just let it disperse.
Should we make sure it disperses? Anytime we leave something alone, it comes back to bite us in the ass.
Then why don't we sit here and wait until it disperses and then go see if we can find the sirens?
Aster's gonna like eyebrow raise. Edie, come here, boy.
Snoot in the back of your hand.
Pet. Go find the mermaids.
Sirens.
Sirens. Don't find mermaids anymore. Don't look for mermaids. Look for the sirens. And he's gonna take off, like... He's gonna take a bit of, like, the stuff he normally has on him and just kind of, like, do his best to, like... Here's a bandana. This is an ally. Don't hurt him.
And it's Iddy that you're sending off, yeah?
Yes, Iddy, not Biddy. Biddy is, if I remember correctly, I said Iddy is the fast one, Biddy is the hunting. Is the one that's more for hunting, so... I'm sending the more agile, kind of friendly-looking one.
Mm-hmm. So, Iddy takes off. Just in that happy to help manner.
I love my dog so much.
But, Aster,
Yes.
as you say that, you suddenly fall backwards as Sleipnir is summoned elsewhere. And it's a very sharp, sudden, like, oh fuck, kind of fall
There's
backwards.
boxes there, so that's funny. It's just... Because that's also where that thing fell, so it's probably, like, boxes and rubble. So he just goes...
Mhm.
Ah! The rocks hurt! I guess Mom needed Sleipnir more than me.
That sure did happen.
Could have been worse. Hey, Arthur,
Yeah.
can I see the orb?
Yeah.
Not touch it, see it.
Yeah.
DM, scan the orb.
Mm-hmm. I don't remember what I said.
It was corrupted live stream.
Ah, that part of it. Yeah. Oh no. Hey Aster.
Yeah.
Remember what I said about Tsubasa and Lance in the non-canon episode? Hearing basically what equated to a graphical error?
Oh no. Okay. So I'm getting a graphical error.
Mm-hmm. You're using a spell of neutrality on a thing of purely corrupted pure good. You understand how that's kind of bad.
Yeah.
So I think the response here is that your eyes glaze over for a second. You don't get anything in response aside from whispering. Until something else pulls you back in a flash of pink.
How you? Okay. I can't scan it.
Had an effect on you.
I think Barbie literally quite had to grab me by my collar and pull me back.
Oh, jeez.
See, something strange also happened to me when I guess investigated it. I heard a different voice other than Lex in my head,
Eos?
but a different one. It's, I don't know who
Pause.
it was
Thinking.
from.
Thinking.
I don't think you would know.
I don't know, man.
That's the second time I've heard it. I can't. I don't know what it means.
Well, DM, do we know about the soulless?
I would also like to point out of character, it was a woman's voice.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you for the clarification.
It's been a bit. I'll say that much. That's why I was having trouble being like, I don't remember what I said.
Just like
Half the time.
If you want to do what I do, pull up the last episode on YouTube and just skip around to find the part that we're asking about.
Well, that's great, but I'd rather be upfront that I've forgotten than just skip around.
Yeah, fair.
So, I actually do remember what, like, the insinuation was there, yeah. It was a woman's voice, and it was one that Arthur is only, I think only Arthur has heard before.
Mm. I don't remember when exactly. I think it might have been after Blood Moon, maybe, or during it. I don't know. Should have taken a note on it, but I didn't. So
But you guys are free to head off whenever.
Waiting on Zippy or Edie to get back for a moment. I was gonna look at Arthur and go, we should note down whenever we get back, you need to like start noting down what you were told, man.
it wasn't anything specific other than having. It was as if they were looking for me and then they found me, and I don't know why they were looking for me.
Looks at Helia. You take this one. My brain's in full paranoia. I cannot say anything without you getting on to
Sounds
me.
like he touched a spooky orb, and whoever made the thing the spooky orb was in maybe saw him. I don't know.
Okay, so I'm not being paranoid.
No,
You've connected with a creator, full on.
That might, honestly could be the case. Not enough info.
Find out more at a later period. Once Eddie gets back and, that thing is gone, we can go talk to the sirens.
Oh, it's gone.
And Itty comes back shortly after and is carrying a seashell bell almost in his mouth.
Holds his hand out, ready for the come here, boy, hand it to me. Understanding, he's getting on his knee, essentially, ready to chase his dog, fully knowing you have something in your mouth. Are you gonna give it to me willingly, or am I gonna?
No,
What's
take.
going on?
Only throw.
What?
Run.
Itty.
Run.
Itty. God damn it. Itty. We need that. Itty. I have treats.
Literally just running around the campfire.
Don't just stand there. Help me.
Tsubasa
Nah.
does go over and he tries to crouch down. It's just like, Itty, come here. Let me see what you've got.
It's one of those moments of, oh no, I'm concerned. And then looks at Helia.
She can't save you.
And this is news to even you, Aster. Itty goes invisible.
Takes a moment. Takes a literal moment and just goes, when the fuck did you learn that? And can I get that from you? Is that a shared thing or is that a you thing?
You hear the jingle jangles walking away over to Helia.
Actually, can I detect magic to see if it's vanish or either specific vanish or invisibility?
Go ahead. You guys detect magic.
Yeah.
It is very specifically not vanish. It is a type of invisibility.
You? It's just a spell.
And then it disperses once Itty walks over to Helia and just pops it into her hand.
Seriously, Itty?
Immediately, Knife Cat grins right at Aster.
Someone gets spoiled on the down low.
You whore. You've been spoiling my dogs.
Prove it.
She rewards bad behavior.
Right there at your fucking feet.
Doesn't prove nothing.
Big old tail wags.
Oh, if I die, I know who he's going to. Just fully walks over. No more chase. No more chase energy. Just walks. Pets Itty. Realizes where he is. Picks his ass up. Off the ground. Air jail.
Big old tail wags. He's happy.
You ever see one of those old school vines of just a herding dog tucked under someone's shoulder? Just this is the big dog believes it's a lot smaller than it is. I feel like that's the energy that we have at the moment.
Yes.
Now here's a question. In character. Helia holding up the bell slightly. What are we supposed to do with this?
Itty holds him up like he's like full puppet style. Holds him up. Talk.
You specifically, Aster, get the impression from Itty. God damn, I hate your naming schematics. Itty gives you the impression through, like, recollection that this is supposed to be used near a body of water.
Ring it near a body of water.
Guess we head down to the beach then?
I guess so.
Yeah, my money's on like a teleporter or a gateway thing.
Or a summoner thing?
I mean, it's not like it's gonna summon a giant seal to take us away.
Maybe I'll summon a squid.
Or a catfish.
Really?
Why
Catfish?
a
Catfish are
catfish?
freshwater, not saltwater, Aster.
I've been playing a lot of that dog game recently, don't worry about it. And he just takes a moment, realizes he's at the water, looks at Itty, sets him down, and lets him return into his shadow. Like, why am I carrying you?
He's been wagging this entire time.
I love
To
him.
give you guys more free running time.
Stands
you
by
ring
the
it?
water, rings the bell.
You don't actually hear the bell ringing, but you do see it ringing, almost.
Okay, so it works on a frequency we can't hear. Neat.
I'm very glad I dispelled my dog before we did this.
Do you continue to ring it, or do you just ring it once?
Once and wait.
Well,
You see peeking out from underneath the surf a familiar face.
Hey! Her name was...
Celine,
I was literally...
the one that you recovered from injury.
Yeah, I was literally looking at right now.
Mhm.
Celine! Hey!
Well, she says as she like kind of pulls away from the edge of the beach.
Yeah, we
What
killed
are you
it.
waiting for? Well, yes, I can tell. She looks kind of between all of you, because you all have some variation of weakness to you. Aster more than the others.
Aster, who has actual acid marks at the moment that have been healed and recovered, but still there.
Hmm. Well, I can take you there, but you're gonna have to swim.
Alright.
And she dives back
jump
under
in
the
water.
surface.
Walks into the water, gets to a point, jump dives. Come on!
Well,
Aster,
Yeah?
you're the first one to find out that the bell wasn't for them to hear you, so you're
Oh, no,
waiting
it's
what alerted them.
Is it a current bell?
It is a help these people breathe underwater so they don't die bell.
Oh. Aster was getting ready to hold his breath. Just... Okay.
That's very nice and convenient.
the whole time you
He takes a moment. He takes a moment, pops his head back up. We can breathe underwater with this! I mean, back down.
oh, that's
This is
good
very
to know.
cool. Or, just, I'm gonna do it once to be funny. This is very cool.
You do kind of get the impression that she is leading you away, kind of offshore and deeper into the ocean. She is hard to catch up with, but she stops every so often. And is just waiting for you.
Legs are much less efficient for swimming than tails are.
Yeah.
Aster can't mimic a tail, so he's just...
But can you web your fingers?
Technically, if Aster was aware of people with webbed fingers, I always do like the changeling thing of like, I'm only gonna mimic into things I know exist. So, well, he's seen a siren and they have webbed fingers, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try it.
Sure.
He just webs his fingers and is like, oh, yeah. Suckers! And swims faster.
By like a small margin, yeah.
Yeah.
Again, tails are more efficient.
Tails are more efficient, but I have the high ground.
You can sort of mimic how tails work, but it's still not efficient.
I would essentially need to mimic...
No, I meant like with legs. You can sort of do the same like kicky motion, but
It's called a dolphin
Oh, yeah,
kick.
yeah.
yes, thank you. I couldn't remember what it was called.
But she does lead you off into the deeper parts of the ocean. And it's getting more bioluminescent the further she travels. Like, she's not leading you down so much as she's leading you out. And after a certain point, she does, like, wait, and then kind of spiral dives downward.
I guess we're going deeper.
Mimics the spiral dive.
Do all of you follow?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
As you delve deeper downward, you see first a rather massive sight glaring at you from the deep. Yellow eyes, dark hair, but ultimately the size of a whale shark. If not much
Big.
big, yes. But this is from a distance the size of a mermaid slash siren whale shark. As those eyes follow you as you get closer. And Celine seems unfazed as she races up to the other lady that you had helped out by helping her. And they just start to chatter back and forth for a moment in a language you do not recognize. Do you step forward?
Yep.
Yeah.
Kind of
She
like
then-
looks,
Yeah.
just kind of like looking around. Lingers a little bit too long in the houses.
It is very, very bioluminescent. Like everything is covered in these like glowing algae and glowing ferns and plants and stuff like that. So it's easy for you to see down here at least, but it doesn't seem like that's their concern. As off in the distance, even with this limited perception underneath the water, you do see a couple of them off watching you while they're talking. Like these two over here. Are watching you as they talk, and they seem to be picking something off of the bushes at the edge of these kind of moon-shaped lake or lagoon that the whale shark is looking at you from. So it's less of a, here, for people who visit, here is some light. It is probably a food source. And Celine kind of goes around Serena. Goes, Papa, I brought the ones who saved my life. And he just, The whale shark kind of gives a grumble or a grunt of disagreement.
Tsubasa quietly to Aster's just like, that's her dad?
We saved a princess?
That's what you're concerned about?
Yeah! Points at Arthur. We have an unnatural knack for running into royalty.
I.
Am I wrong?
I mean,
Far as I've known you guys, we keep running into people with high power and high society.
You have no place to talk.
I have a place to talk. I'm a farmer's son. My aunt is the one who's important.
Didn't you get permission to talk to a prisoner because of your aunt?
he's got you there, Aster.
Yeah, fair enough. I thought I had something to come back at you with, but I got nothing. You probably did something in the castle I'm just not remembering at the moment, and when I do remember it, probably on the ship, I'm just gonna rush in your room and scream at you. I will wave at the other one, by the way. I do recognize this one.
Mm-hmm.
Just the hello.
She waves back in that kind of happy manner of nice to see you.
Glad you didn't die.
Takes a stop about right here and just like, we should wait to be told to be, so we can, let's not be rude.
As a kind of that same language that you don't understand is being spoken between the two, but with more of a gravelly, earthen rumble. Like, it's the type of sound that you'd hear from basins under the water shifting and moving from this whale shark who unfurls its tail and becomes a little bigger as he looks up at you four again. So, my daughter tells me you saved her life. Saved her from a poison that had been rotting this place out. And he looks over at the two on the side, and they nod, pointedly eating off of something that looks to have been slightly decayed. As you are closer now and can see such. And he nods, looking back at you four. Is there something I can repay you with?
Looks at Arthur, Helia, and Tsubasa.
Well, we already got the pearls earlier.
Do you have any, powerful pearls?
We don't need them. We already have them.
Yeah, we
don't need
already
more.
got
No, but I'm thinking, maybe higher quality could get us more stuff. That sounds rude. I'm hearing it now. Never mind.
Understand.
Is pearls all you came here to find?
I mean, that was our original goal, yeah.
Yeah.
We heard y'all needed help, and we decided to help.
With
I
no
had-
reason.
Yes.
It's the right thing to do.
Do we need a reason?
Yes, all
No, I
of you
don't.
humans do.
Don't tell me what I need to. What I
I'm
need.
not human.
Tsubasa
Mortal.
just...
Then.
All right, thank you.
We weren't looking for anything in return. We just saw that she needed help and we heard about what caused it. Figured we could take care of it.
And if it's any consolation, what we ran into, we were familiar with as an enemy to us already, so conjoined enemies
Guys-
make us allies.
The eyes snap to you, Aster, as you
Whoop.
mentioned that you are familiar with it.
Hi.
What do you mean you are familiar with this enemy?
It's
We fought
It's-
something related to it.
yeah, we fought a humanoid figure that was similar to it. But the one that we fought here, it was called Prototype 2. It seemed to be sentient but malicious. Following orders, it said it was following some orders, so I gave it the option to back down. It didn't, so we put it down. That's a very simplification of it did try to kill us first, so
So you are not affiliated with this curse, this blight.
No.
no. If anything, you could say we're in opposition of it, or at least I am. I need to
There's a
stop
kind of
looking
huff
for-
of a sigh.
Yeah.
And I am in no need to be hostile towards you. As all of the glowing in your immediate vicinity goes from a dull purple to the bright blue that is surrounding him.
How do you do that?
This is my den.
Like a domain?
In a sense, I have lived long enough to control it.
Cool.
His eyes narrow onto you again, Aster.
There's like I know it's like probably one of those intimidating eyes narrowing. Aster's just completely like no reaction to it. He's just very respectfully keeping his distance and not saying trying not to say anything out of turn.
You smell familiar. Have we met before?
Maybe. We're kind of stuck in a loop.
Aster,
What?
Don't.
we don't need to tell everybody about that. Maybe he just thinks you smell like one of your parents.
Do you know Ritsuki or Julius Harold?
He thinks for a moment.
He kind of he starts his hair white, doesn't change anything else about himself, just does that, older guy, kind of a beard, looks like this. And then he does kind of change to look more like his mom. Or her.
Ritsuki sounds familiar, yes.
Oh
But
no.
not Harold.
Hold on. How about a guy about yay high, pink glasses, calls himself Hydra?
What do you know of him?
He's like completely looking down, ashamed at the moment. He's like, please don't be this, please don't be this, please don't be this.
There's no like negative response, but just a what do you know of him?
That's much win. Hydra's my other half.
But you are not
Me-
incomplete.
No, well, me and Hydra used to be two separate people. Those two people got attacked, and to recover, our hearts switched bodies, and we were put back together. And we became two new people, the brothers, Aster and Hydra. Twins.
He looks at his daughter, who looks utterly fascinated by what you're saying as she's now like in your face. Like she's even reaching out to like take a hold of the sides of your face and examine you.
He just lets it happen. I've already done enough studies. We both have he has no ability to alter his face, but I believe he's able to alter his body. I'm able to sort of, and he'll move the vitiligo of his skin around. Malleable. Make my skin and shape a bit more malleable. I can't. Some people I know personally I can perfectly copy. Only for short times. It puts a strain on my body. I also have bare teeth, and he opens his mouth. I don't know why, this is just comfortable resting.
She looks at her dad and goes, Papa? Yes. These are the ones they warned us about.
Beg pardon?
Warned you? About what?
Warren is maybe not the. I'm not great with the social stuff yet.
I'm
Papa's
made aware.
teaching me. Yes.
Don't worry, I'm not
He-
that good with social stuff either.
But it was kind of clear from the moment she spoke about it that he's not made more uncomfortable. He is still comfortably lounging in the like this weird shaped lagoon at the bottom of the ocean.
Someone told you about us?
Yes. A pair spoke about being visited by some shades of my past. And I did not know what they were referring to before I attempted to eat them both, and they disappeared.
Try to eat Hydra? I don't blame you, he's annoying.
No. A woman and a man.
Oh.
What did they
Oh.
look like?
He goes to open his mouth to say something, and instead of you guys not hearing anything, he seems confused. I can no longer seem to recall their visages.
Aster's gonna kind of like very gently. Are there still hands on his face?
No.
He's going. Okay, then he's just going to go. Could one of them be? Could the lady, be named Rochelle?
A head shake. That doesn't seem to jostle his memory.
Whew.
Mm,
That's all I had.
Could you describe them by a color?
Oh yeah.
He thinks for a moment. gray or very light black?
Skin tone, hair tone, or eyes?
I shrug. You said to define them by a color.
Fair enough. I mean,
The woman. I could not hold her gaze for very long. She was
fuck.
unnerving.
Could it have been no the one?
Viola?
No, Helia, the one we saw. We were warned not to trust.
That was Rochelle.
Right.
Well,
Don't trust Lady Rochelle. She is a true sorceress. She is a soul sorceress. She has a talent for getting what she wants no matter what. She's a dangerous person. That is, along with some other stuff I have on her.
well, what exactly did they say about her?
That's a good question.
They spoke of a group of 6. And looks across you. But
Two
you
of us
are
are in
what
another
they...
place.
Well, spoke of a group of 6 fighting against them, speaking on behalf of altering their destinies, which, forgive me, I have no part to play in that. I do not care for it. Keep your destinies to yourselves. And just kind of does a lazy shift around of, I don't want to be a part of this.
Fair and valid.
That doesn't sound like anyone we've met so far.
At least with what limited information we've got.
Hold on. Maybe it does. You said the color. Define them. What color did you define them by?
Gray.
Gray. Or a very light black.
And how do you get gray? White and black. Black king, white queen.
You think the both of them came here?
With the way they
Okay.
hate each other, unlikely.
He said a while ago, though. He's not talking like 3 months, like a week ago. Maybe, and if we know that the White Queen still wants to talk, or do we already talk to her?
We never talked to her. She never got back to us.
Iris was the
Vernal.
one who talked to her.
Iris, fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she never got back on that group invitation.
So
That wouldn't
maybe,
be surprised if she forgot or something.
and we know that. We know that we can't trust one of them. So maybe
We
one
can't
of them
trust
has.
either of them.
One of them is my twin's boss, so I'm gonna have a little bit of faith that she's not gonna kill him, and that's the only trust I'm giving her. Keep your hatred for yourself if it is there. I don't mean to snap at you. This is Yuffie talking. I'm not snapping at you. I don't mean to. I know it sounds like that. I'm not. This is Aster trying to be like convey urgency. Sorry. That was. Are you good?
Are you
Kayla?
speaking to me now? Or
Yes.
Helia? Is that in character?
Kayla. I just was like, I said that came out really much. My brain was just like, that sounded mean, dickhead.
I mean, it did, yes, but we're good. Don't worry. Helia is now just sort of giving Aster the most annoyed look on the planet.
What?
Celine... You
What
see
if-
Celine look away from you guys and towards her dad in that manner of, you don't remember what they look like?
Do you?
Of course. They were very weird. wearing
If-
suits and business formal attire from the mortal world all the way under here.
Just very gently, hand on Celine's shoulder. Do you remember exactly what they look like?
Mm-hmm.
Think you could describe them to me?
I think so, yes. Why?
I need as much detail as we can. Because if I can mimic at least one of them, and we can see if either anybody knows them, recognizes them.
She thinks for a moment. Not in the sense that she's forgotten, but trying to figure out where to start. The lady. Long black hair. Kind of rich features. Really nothing special about her. Just that she had kind of ever-present smile.
Okay, so it was her, wasn't it then?
It was Lady Rochelle.
Headshake. She did not say her name was Rochelle.
That was Yuffie talking.
I thought Rochelle had brown hair, not black hair.
I don't have her features listed down. I have what we know about her. Or what she does. But Aster he'll take the time rather than trying to do a roll on this. He'll take the time needed to kind of begin generalizing a mimicry of what Celine told him.
You're thinking of her as, like, she really just was a normal woman. Like, the only thing that was really weird, like I said, she just smiled a lot. And Aster, you recall this feeling of being unable to shift into someone. Back at Tsubasa's party.
Oh no. I don't like the silence.
Oh, I thought you just wanted to register that. Did you not register it?
No. I didn't hear anything.
Oh.
Weird.
Was that just me that didn't hear shit?
Maybe.
Yeah,
'Cause
because
I
Ren's
heard it.
described you remembering not being able to shift into someone like way back when at Tsubasa's birthday party for his sister and himself.
Yeah. And I said, oh no, that's not Lady Rochelle, is it? Like in a
That did
joking
not come through. You
Yeah.
didn't say that for us.
Okay. So okay, cool. I said, Yuffie said it. Aster has not said anything yet. He's just taken this information. But he's got the vibe of, fuck, I know this face. I know this face, and I know that I don't know this face.
Celine looks worried. I think you should stop. It might hurt you. I wouldn't know why, but it seems like it's hurting you.
To try to push through and make it actually take the face that she's describing.
You cut out a bit there.
I don't know why. I have full bars connected to Ethernet and everything.
It sounds like you're not talking directly towards your microphone.
It is right in my face. That should not be the case. Please raise my volume.
Well, when you tried talking for a moment there, it.
The
It-
only way
it
I
came-
can get closer is if it's right here in my
Okay,
fucking mouth.
okay, alright. No, I was just trying to say that when you talked at the start, it was cutting in and out. Well, at least I could kind of hear you, but it was broken.
I don't know why.
It's fine. I understood you. But could you repeat it real quick?
What roll would I need to make to try and push through and actually take the form that's being described to me?
Roll a wisdom saving throw for me.
Okay. 27.
Arthur had described earlier. Did you actually describe that voice at all?
Not the voice itself, just what they said. In very vague ways.
So you hear a woman's voice before it takes hold. Well, aren't I just flattered? Let me help you, dear. Do you continue?
I'm going to continue, but there is clear signs of like, oh no.
Your form completely distorts. Like, you know that gif that you used earlier?
Oh, the
In
Bochi the
City?
Rock thing, yeah.
Yeah, that's what happened for a second. Like in Theory Channel, the glittering, like glitching out almost.
That.
Yes. Like your form is distorting and warping. And for a second, all of you do actually see. For like it's barely a second. But you do see a woman with plain pencil skirt, black, a nice white shirt, unfettered by the tide, black long hair that's tied back in a loose ponytail, and just the hint of like brown and black eyes. And then it's gone, and you're fine again.
Aster, maybe not do that again?
After a minute, Aster's just gonna go, that sucked. Did someone see the face? Memorize it?
Stick?
Please.
We saw it, yeah.
And one of you may be able to remember it?
Hopefully.
Okay. Just immediately goes back to his form. He's just like, My teeth. I can feel my teeth. I don't like that.
Taylor, are you alright?
I was just munching on my food and I didn't want to be loud.
Not to...
I'm
the way
hungry and my
Taylor
pizza
says
is
that,
really good.
the way Taylor says that, she's like, I didn't want to be
Wah!
just the
Like a
saddest kitten.
Two very different forms of small animal.
But the same idea.
Yeah.
But the both of them do nod as you come back to yourself. And That was the one, yes. That was the woman.
So, what? Aster, don't try to shapeshift into this, but what's about the man? What did he look like?
The elder's eyes look towards his daughter again, who seems nervous about telling you now that she knows that Aster is willing to basically hurt himself to figure it out.
Tsubasa, smack your boyfriend if he tries anything.
You don't have to tell me twice.
Aster just holds up a hand. Fuck that. Why don't you draw it?
Who's good at drawing here? Yeah, any of us?
Takes a moment. Realizes we're underwater. Fuck! Do gummy phones work underwater? And he's gonna try and pull his out.
They are water resistant.
But not waterproof.
So I can't
You are
MS
deep
paint
underwater.
this. Yeah, I can't MS paint this. Okay.
Just try to remember what it looks like, okay?
And she pauses, waiting for you to find a moment to collect your thoughts.
I'm ready.
Okay. The man was shorter than her. Brown hair, spiky, every which way. If she was average, he was average in the most chaotic way possible. Just everything was out of order, everything was out of place. She was, I guess, the balance to his chaos.
Did he also have brown hair?
Yeah, brown hair, spiky, and it. Fucking
So
Sora.
What?
It's not Sora. Get it together.
I'm making a joke. Calm down.
Was the dude on the ship that
Short, brown,
was
spiky
here?
hair in every direction, chaotic but average.
What was that, Arthur?
I was just asking Aster if it was the dude we saw on the ship on the way to Dollhouse.
Did he have like paint glasses? Kind of a smug, kind of smug. Like he's gonna less forceful this time, just sort of mimic the facial features of this guy, just like the smug grin and whatnot, like a like this.
Yes.
Looks at Arthur. Panically looks at Arthur. Dude.
Yeah.
That isn't okay. I'm not gonna be paranoid. No. It's fine. This conversation can wait until we're in private.
Have I said something wrong?
No, I suffer from paranoia. So my brain puts together lines that aren't there and I get worried about it.
That sounds exhausting. I'm sorry.
It very much is. Especially since there's like a 25% time that I'm right.
She looks over at the other three in that manner of, is it really that high?
Hand waggle.
And Aster shakes his head. No, not really that high.
It just,
Sometimes it's less right, more adjacent to right.
yeah.
Something's off. Rather than him being dead on.
I'm on the dartboard, I'm just not hitting the bullseye.
I don't understand that reference.
We'll show you what darts is later.
Okay. She sounds delighted.
I love her.
And she kind of backs up a little bit. Is there anything we can actively help you with?
Is there a
Actually, is there an easy way to get back to Neverland?
I was gonna ask if there's a keyhole here that we should know about, so we just know it exists.
I mean, we know it exists. That's a fact of the world.
I meant like we know where it is on the map, motherfucker.
What do you ask first?
Arthur, go first.
What was the question?
If there was a fast way to get back to Neverland.
But you are on Neverland.
I think he means the surface.
Like if we left and to go back.
She thinks for a moment. Serena, don't you still have the ability from Miss Daisy? She's like, oh, right, that. I forgot about it. Yeah, I can help out.
Someone explain?
Oh, Miss Daisy occasionally shows up to collect pearls like you are right now.
Daisy, isn't that the one that's from Arthur's memory, right?
Yes.
Cool.
So you have a vague a vague awareness of like this is related to Nick, possibly?
Well, out of character question, we established in character that Nick is part of a system and Daisy is one of them, right?
Correct. I was just waiting for one of you to actually say it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you gonna say it?
I mean, Helia was not part of the memory remembering part of that session. I was just paying attention out of character.
You can still
Who
connect
was a
the
part of it?
lines.
Was I a part of it?
Tsubasa was a part of it.
Tsubasa and Arthur both remembered two of Nick's other system members
Yeah.
Yeah.
from past loops, and Nick remembers the loops.
Gotcha.
I was like, oh yeah, Daisy. I vaguely remember Daisy.
Wait,
She's a
Daisy-
sweetheart. A little bit on the frenetic side, but not the worst I've seen.
If Daisy comes here to get pearls, why did we have to get pearls?
Oh, Daisy can't
Trust?
always be around.
Okay.
Daisy is meant to. What did she say? And she thinks about it for a moment. And Serena speaks up. Daisy is what she calls a source of protection for someone else.
Okay.
So she can't always be around, and furthermore, she can't always wield her keyblade. And just delighted tone from Serena.
What was the spell you were talking about? Were we on that small little tangent?
She blinks. She doesn't seem to remember.
The one from Daisy.
Oh! Yes. I have something of a one-time portal usage every day. It's only supposed to be used in emergencies, though.
Well, this
Oh,
is an
hey.
emergency, so.
Oh, I could use it for you. That's okay.
Oh, it's too much. That's like.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm. I don't go to the surface world very often. I don't like the smog.
That's fair.
Yeah,
Very fair.
that's not fun.
No, it's not.
But if you'd like to, I can just hand it over to you for the time being. Daisy will return it when she comes back here. And just
hand it
smiled.
off.
Hmm?
You can just hand it
And
off.
she
No.
Yeah, you see her reach up to around her neck where a small, like, it seems like a mix of coral and that same seashell from before, except it rings with a kind of, it doesn't ring so much as you hear it shift and it makes a ringing sound as she takes it off and hands it over to you. Like, holds it out. This is Serena, by the way, the one behind you.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Of course, you're always welcome back. Isn't that right, Uncle? And looks at the whale shark who looks so tired instantly. Like this has happened before.
It's just like, oh shit, here we go again.
And just perhaps should we establish that they are not to cause us harm? And looks at you again.
I
That was
mean,
never on
we
the
definitely
table.
weren't planning it.
For a moment, there's absolute silence in this area of the den. And then the elder, who just refuses to introduce himself, apparently, because I have him in my brain for fucking right now. He's just like, yeah, I don't think that's nor needed nor necessary. And just turns away from you and goes and curls up a little bit in that sense of wrapped tail around self. Well, Celine speaks up. I think he's done for the day.
Seems like it.
Don't whine, Aster. We can always come back.
There always is next time, yeah.
Never mind.
Kind, be kind, be kind, kind, kind. Who can sit right? Like Aster is currently talking to himself, like, "Come on, don't be an asshole. Don't do something rude. Don't do it."
I'm so tired, guys.
You're so eepies.
I will, and I want to leave off with one thing.
Mm-hmm.
And we're about to end it.
Oh god, I've been dozing off the entire time I've been trying to give lore.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Ren.
Aster's just gonna look at him and go, think real hard on this. Is there something guarding the keyhole to this world?
Yes.
All
He's
right.
not turning to face you. I'm sure your stories are familiar with it.
You're gonna have to. Fuck, it's a Leviathan.
No. It's
Okay,
called the
cool.
Kraken.
God damn it!
It's called what?
I want you to
And
know
that's
he
all
literally was
red.
like, yeah, no, he literally was like, nod. Fuck yeah, it's not a Leviathan. It's called a Kraken. Fuck.
Isn't that a good thing though?
Yeah, because it means we could, We're gonna make some. Would a kraken be an octopus or a squid?
End the session.
Session is over. I stopped recording. What's happening?
Oh my god, Yubi!
We're not making calamari out of the Kraken.
What is
I
happening?
Can't believe that's what woke me up for like 5 seconds. Do not hurt my boy!
I don't know it's your boy yet.
That's my boy! That's not their boy, that's my boy! Don't hurt the Kraken! He's not doing anything to you!
Yeah.
What do you mean?
We don't know what's going to happen in the future.
Ren, fucking Ko-Ren. Of everyone
Yeah?
here, you know I would specifically try to befriend it before anything fucking else.
I love how you had the government name me for a second there.
Yes, because I tried to befriend the Kelpie before it was like, orders are orders. Those are dumb orders though, we're gonna win!
If only, man, if only. Which, by the way, how did you guys feel about figuring out that someone unfortunate had arrived before you?
It's the fucking BBEG, by the way. It's the BBEG's party. That's who the fucking female is.
Okay, wait. Do I actually end recording?
Have you not ended recording yet?
No. I asked, do I end recording? And nobody. You guys were freaking the fuck out over calamari.
I told you to end the session, though.
Okay. All right.